All right, now, so I forgot to record. But, so we're playing as Woody, the Bosmer, the Wood Elf, who is currently on the border of Skyrim. You can't go all the way down here, but he's right here to the edge of the map. At Falkreath, well, the border of Falkreath. He came from Hammerfell, he traveled through Cyrodiil to get to Hammerfell, but ultimately he's all the way from Valenwood down south, where the Wood Elves are. So, I don't really know what his motivation is, I'll be honest with you. I just thought of this 20 minutes ago. But he is a hunter. He was raised as a hunter. And his skills right now are pretty much just stealth and archer, of course, because I'm playing Skyrim. But specifically because he's a Wood Elf. I like Wood Elves in Skyrim, or not in Skyrim, in Elder Scrolls in general. They don't really... Except for maybe Elder Scrolls Online, they never really get into what I think makes the Wood Elves cool, but, like, the Green Pact, they're a bunch of fucking cannibals. They kill people and then they eat them because they can't disturb nature. That's pretty cool. But, they're all, like, fun-loving, happy elves in the games, though. They're not... They're, like, dweeby and corny. Like, what's-his-face from, Morrowind. What's that guy? With a lost ring right in the beginning. But he's a Wood Elf, right? Wood Elves are like the butt of every joke in Skyrim, I feel like. But then they're also like psycho cannibals. So, but anyway, that aside, so Woody the Elf, the Wood Elf, Woody the Wood Elf. He is just visiting Skyrim, I guess. I don't know. He's just traveling. I mean, he's a nomadic person, right? Because he's a Wood Elf, so he's just like, fuck it. Let's go see what's going on. Let's take a look at him real quick. Oh, and he's kneeling for some reason. Oh, he's in the ground. I spawned in the ground. Oh. What? Hold on. Hold on. What's going on? Oh my god. I think what happened is, so that's the border. That's the border over there. And my save was right on the edge. And I think it spawned me outside of the border. Yes. Okay, I still have collision up. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now, so of course, I did not spawn on the edge. There's no way to do that. So I spawned here at the burning caravan, and then I just no-clipped over here to the edge of the map. So that's why it's a little fucky right now. I didn't test it out before I started streaming. I was much more concerned about the voice stuff not working, which I did test out. So anyway, let's take a look at our guy. So here he is. There's Woody. He's got fur. Oh. Oh, combat. I'm like, why did he just put his helmet on? So I'm pretty sure this is a custom guy. I will say, oh, whoops, sorry. It is possible to voice custom dudes with the with Mantella, but I found it to be kind of iffy, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to avoid custom NPCs. So let's see. We're already wearing the best stuff. So he started with a hunting bow and a dagger and fur armor, but he also has the Nordic leather helmet. You know, he picked that up at the at the gift shop when he was in here. But real quick here, so I was thinking about doing this with like Sunhelm on, which is the survival mods, but I opted out for now. If that's something I want to turn on later, we can do that, but I just feel like if I want to focus on doing the AI stuff and then kind of like playing as the character. That's the other thing. I kind of want to play it as the character, and then do the AI voices, or the AI NPCs to kind of put it all together. So we're just gonna head on down the road and see where it takes us. Because like I said, it's Woody's just a nomad, you know what I mean? He's just fucking around. He's just having a good time. And I'm not gonna worry about picking up everything because, again, this is I would if this was a survival playthrough, but I think this will be fine. What did I discover? Baldur's Cane. So the other thing is, oh. You know what I'll do? Real quick. We'll do this until it gets annoying. So I have aggro and follow enabled, so we can talk an NPC into fighting us. We could piss them off. Or we could talk them into following us. I'm going to turn on Radiant Dialogue, and I'm going to change the frequency to every 60 seconds, because I think it's just too much at every 10 seconds. Okay, press save and reload. You'll notice that a lot. There's a lot of goofy stuff like that. Also, actually, real quick, now that I'm thinking about it, let's change the text response time. We'll change that to... We'll change it to 90 seconds. So that basically after a response from an NPC, it'll wait this amount of time for me to respond, or else it'll just end the conversation. I think 180 is too long, but we can go a minute and a half. The other thing is, like, because I'm playing on the same microphone, I can't respond to the stream because it'll pick up anything I say as a conversation with an NPC. So, let's save, like it said, and we'll do a quick reload. There's a lot of that to reload the stuff, and I may have to tab out to load up the Mantella application. But I'll tell you what, we'll try this. We'll go into this cavern. So in Living Skyrim, there's a ton of extra stuff in this game. I don't know if this is in the base game, but there's a lot of things that are not in the base game here. The whole point of this is just to make it so... Oh, there's nothing there. It's just to make it so that there are more NPCs, there's more combat, there's more stuff. Alright, I said I wasn't going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Okay. What's... There's a lot of dead guys? Okay, why were these... Why are all these... I think everybody... Okay, so just to point this out, I'm pretty sure that there's a mod that names every NPC, no matter if they're, you know, they're generic or not. I don't know if I'm even gonna bother here because I would like to test out the talking. Oh, come on. It's also been kind of a while since I actually played Skyrim. Ugh. Oh my god. But I would like to turn this into like a full playthrough. I think that would be fun. Is this just gonna be like a Draugr hole? Detected by what?
Does someone live? Dead.
Okay, so yeah, that's the other thing, is that this is fucking brutal. The first couple of levels especially are pretty bad. That's okay. We're gonna have to figure this out. So I think I'm gonna not do that. One sec here. Okay, we're just gonna continue down the road, alright? We're exploring, we're goofing around. We're seeing what's going on. We got our boy Woody. We gotta test out the talking. Also, I hope that the mic is okay. The one thing I really had to tweak that I did not anticipate.
We know who you are, so you better come with us right now.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Sorry for this. Give me one sec here. Let's see. Where is it? Actually, I'm just gonna quit out real quick. I forgot there's one more mod I wanted to put on. So anyway, I'm still figuring this out, so bear with me. But game's loading. Now, another thing to bear in mind is that god damn, Skyrim takes a long time to load when there's like 2,000 mods. So that takes a while. The setup for Mantella requires, like for me anyway, for what I'm trying to do, is it requires a second fucking computer. it's I don't know, the more I think about what I'm actually doing here, the more ridiculous it is. But that's okay. Oh, and what I was going to say before when the NPC started talking is I did not account for how loud having a second computer would be, but the fans in that other computer that, you know, I have not really used in a long time, it's really fucking loud. So after I set it up, after I set everything up, I tried to record and noticed that there was just so much ambient noise.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly and we won't have.
There's just too much ambient noise. So I moved the computer to under the desk, which means I had to move the UPS, which was under the desk, and had to plug everything else in somewhere else, and then I had to move the regular computer like as far away from the microphone as I could, and it's still not good. It's still really bad. It's really fucking loud. Where is it in audio? No. Display. General. Why are those subtitles not playing then? Also, I want to check that yeah, I manipulated all the audio settings to turn them way lower because all of them, they're just so, everything is so fucking loud, and I feel like the voices are not loud enough. Okay, now let's actually get into this.
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Dude, who's this Redguard babe?
Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Redguard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
Okay, well that's that. Anyway, let's go somewhere with some named NPCs and I'll go and try to talk to them. I'm sure I could have probably talked to that person, but, you know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. Alright.
I cannot best you.
Help! Never should have come here.
Okay. All right. So, one more mod. All right.
Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have
Oh,
the
why am I sneaking?
What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Okay.
Time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Let's see. Hey, what's going on here?
Hi there. Not much happening except that it's a beautiful day. I'm just enjoying the view and the sunshine. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Just visiting Skyrim. I saw that these Alchemy warriors were bothering you. What's going on?
Ah yes, they can be quite intimidating. It started when I was trying to fish by the riverbank, and they started to harass me, claiming this to be their spot, and that I shouldn't be here. I've been avoiding it ever since, but it's really the best spot for fishing in my opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds cool. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Okay. So the mod works. Good. Obviously, so that's just a random NPC. Actually, that worked a lot better than I was expecting. The when it actually has like when it's a named NPC or like a popular custom NPC, the dialogue is a lot better because it bases it off of an actual background. But that was actually, hey, that was pretty good. It obviously doesn't take into account like most things that are happening in the world. Like that random NPC did not. There was no way for it to reference the fact that it was being chased around by the warriors, and also the what do you want to call it? Like the speech to text recognition. Like I said, Alakir, which I don't even know if that's the correct pronunciation, but Alakir warriors. It has no idea what that is. Like it doesn't have a good way to to translate that. Okay, so all right, we're in Falkreath. Just gonna... I cannot help myself. I can't help it. When I see shit, I just have to pick it up. So like I had mentioned before, the combat is really unforgiving in the first couple of levels. And I find that archery is really dog shit unless you're stealth, which is like further stealth archer nonsense. But I think I'm just gonna run around and explore and do some stuff like that, talk to people, just because you naturally gain experience from traveling and stuff like that. Oh, and not quite, Junior. The missives board is built into this wall. I noticed that there's a lot of stuff like that in mod packs. I mean, I know it's like you can't really get around it. It's a lot of manual tweaking if you want to do that. Oh. Sorry, I'm looking at the log for Mantella. There's a conversation happening somewhere. This riveting gameplay. I just like, even when it's not my intention, I just can't stop. I have to pick up everything. But I'll tell you what, you know what we should do? What's this goat? What's his deal? There's some there's a chopping block with all the flowers growing out of it. So this is the blacksmith, right? Or no, this is Laud's house. Oh. These are the two that we're talking. I don't think it saved the conversation, though. How to enjoy a game where you just walk around picking up stuff. Yeah, the, that, I don't know. I think, that would be pretty boring. That's how, I will say, when it comes to Skyrim, historically speaking, that is how I play. I pick up literally everything, and I have the worst time. Okay, let's go to an inn. And, is this, yeah, Dead Man's Drink. And, let's talk to some people.
Welcome. Let me know if you want.
So, we can actually show off what this is capable of. So who's this? So we'll talk to this lady, Valga. Oh, that dialogue did not end. Okay, hold on. Bug. Gotta restart that. Yeah, that happens a lot. Okay. There we go. Now let's try this again. Hey, I'm new to Falkreath. Can you tell me what's going on around here?
At some point we should hire Tekla on here. If she could just spend less time serving Dengir.
Ah, I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
Ah, welcome to Falkreath and Dead Man's Drink. In the evening, folk are here to relax after a long day, enjoy a drink, a meal, or good conversation. The city of Falkreath is a secluded part of Skyrim, nestled in the womb of Hjalmarch Hold. We're a simple community, and while many pass through on their adventurous quests, they often stop by to share tales and spend a night in our cozy inn. You can find the blacksmith shop and the market nearby. I'm Valga Venetia, the innkeeper and bartender. Let me know if you need any recommendations or have any questions. And of course, enjoy your stay. What will you have to drink?
I'm not really thirsty, to be honest with you. I just came in from Valenwood. I traveled all the way through Cyrodiil and then through Hammerfell, and just showed up here. Just trying to figure out what I should do next. Interesting, the way it picked that up. It did not know what to do with Cyrodiil. Can't pronounce that.
Ah, you've come quite a distance from Valenwood through Cyrodiil and Hammerfell to Skyrim.
Nice.
That's quite the journey you've undertaken. In Falkreath, there are various quests you can undertake.
Okay. Very direct.
Some involve helping villagers with their problems, like bandit attacks or missing livestock, while others have you exploring dungeons, completing a trial, or retrieving valuable items. If you're looking for work, the local blacksmith might need an extra pair of hands, or the city guard could use additional support. Another option would be to join a guild, like the Companions,
very
Bard's
chatty.
College, or Dark Brotherhood, who usually have quests and assign tasks for new members. I hope that gives you some ideas. Let me know if there's anything more you would like to know, or if you change your mind about a drink.
Nah, that's it, but thanks for the information. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Okay, so, pretty good, I would say. The initial response takes about 10 seconds. Which I honestly think that's pretty fucking good for running locally. The sound quality, actually, of the text-to-speech is pretty good. And it has different voices for... Like, it has the appropriate voice for every NPC, which is pretty good. But again, it's got to be an NPC that is named, like an actual Skyrim NPC. Custom NPCs, you can add settings, but it's not great. Oh! Hold on. There's a radiant conversation happening. Between who?
This dead man's drink isn't as bad as I expected.
Who's he talking to?
It has a certain depth to it.
But it's cool, though. He's commenting on the fact that he's at this bar, which is pretty cool.
I'm glad you're enjoying it, Shandar. Nords have our own ways of making a drink.
Oh, these guys.
Just like your homelands have their own delicacies. Have you been able to try anything interesting since you've been in Skyrim?
A few things, actually, but one that stands out was that bear stew up in Whiterun. It was almost
Bear
as
stew.
filling as the stew my kind makes back in Hammerfell. The onions and potatoes were a perfect touch. How about you, Thadgear? Have you found any Skyrim delights?
Oh, aye. The food here is as varied as the people and landscapes. My personal favorite would have to be the Dirchnag stew from the Miners' Tavern in Falkreath. It's a bit spicy, but oh, it warms me right
I
up.
wonder if that's real. Dirchnag stew. Yeah, whatever that voice line was, it didn't like it. But, Dirchnag stew. I gotta look this up real quick. Is that real? Did they just make this up? Dirchnag stew. Skyrim. Nah, they made that up. I was gonna say, that would be really cool. That would be really fucking cool if it was like, if it referenced like an actual item in the game, but no. Dirchnag stew is completely made up. We lied. We made it up. It's a fabrication. I do wish that they would stay put. That's what I will say. I wish they would stay put if when you're talking to them. But they do wander around. So I'm trying to think of what I actually want to do, what I'm trying to accomplish here. The conversations are fun, but I don't actually know what I want my guy to do other than walk around and hang out. You know what? Let's ask this person. Hey, my name's Woody. I'm new in town, and I'm trying to find something to do. Have any ideas?
Hey, Woody. Welcome to Falkreath. It's not exactly full of excitement all the time, but you might enjoy a strong drink at Dead Man's Drink to help pass the time. It's getting chilly this evening, so a warm mug should be lovely.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of something other than just hanging out and drinking. Maybe something more exploration driven or something more fun than that. And she's gone. They move around too much.
Oh, I see. Well, one of the local bandits' caves might have some loot or lost items. It could be an adventure of sorts. Just be careful dealing with bandits. They can be dangerous.
Is there any other way to make money around here other than fighting things? I'm not that much of a fighter, to be honest.
Of course, there are other ways, Woody. You could offer your services as a courier or a guide for travelers moving through Falkreath, using the surrounding forests and trails as a backdrop. Alternatively, some enjoy hunting in the forest for game, though that's more hunting than fighting.
Alright, well, thanks for the suggestions. I'll see you around. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Okay, well, not much so far. But it is cool those guys did start talking about Dirchneg stew, which turned out to be totally fake and not exist, but hey. So they're recommending that, hey, why don't you go adventure? Do that kind of thing? There's a lot, holy shit. I'm thinking I might collect a bunch of ingredients so that I can make a bunch of stuff to sell, and then also level up so that I'm not stuck being level 1, because it's brutal. Because I get one shot by everything, so. And there's a lot more combat in this mod. I'm also thinking maybe I should get a companion of some kind of follower, so that there's always somebody nearby to have a conversation with, and then so it remembers your previous conversations, and it will reference them like actual memory. So that's pretty cool. Was that guy Shandar? Is he a custom NPC? Because he looks, I mean, obviously he looks so different. I didn't recognize him, but I just realized that these signs are glowing. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I guess it's just for visibility. Let's go, you know what, let's go back in here. We'll see if we can recruit one of these people to our causes.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat.
Let me just double check. Bear in mind here, I'm not, I have not played this, so I don't know what, follower mods are available in here, if any. There might not be any, to be honest. Usually, in these bigger mod packs, there's NFF, which is like a follower, follower framework. Oh, there it is, NFF. Okay. So that is there. Let's have a normal conversation.
Need something?
Follow me, I need your help. So we can trade with this guy? What is it? He has a shield, but he doesn't have any, like, actual weapons?
Until next time. Well met. Unlike my brother,
the same
I have no
guy.
dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
Okay, so nobody
Steal
here.
anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for, traveler.
Strangers like you bring
Till
war.
next time.
I've seen enough war.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I don't normally do this, but, have you got a moment to talk?
No.
Pity, but fair enough, I suppose.
This
If
is
I'm
a
still here
I
and
know
you
this
find yourself
guy.
free, please do stop for a
It's a
chat.
pretty
I have
popular
a job you may be interested in.
follower mod. Now I wonder, it did just start up a Radiant conversation with with Shandar again. Who's he talking to? Solaf? Who is Solaf? This guy.
Till next time.
It seems like there's less customers in Dead Man's Drink these hours. Doesn't it, Solif?
What time is it? 8:30? It's not a good sign.
Indeed, Shandar. Most have gone to sleep by now.
It's two
But I
guys
must
with the
say,
same
I'm
voice.
starting to miss the bustling city life of Windhelm. The nights were always filled with people in the taverns. He sighs, taking another sip from his mead. How about you, still enjoying the serene solitude of High Hrothgar? Yes and no. I treasure the
So
quiet up here.
it does
away
that
from the
sometimes.
noise and
I've actually
chaos of
noticed
the
it's pretty good
cities.
about that. There's a child in
I
here.
also miss my friends in the Jarl's
Where'd this
Court.
kid come from? She's just walking into a.
Companions. Have you
to the
heard
chair.
anything updates about the Stormcloaks and the Imperial Legion?
All right, that's enough, Shandar.
Their
Shut
war
up.
has been going on for quite
I'm
some
curious to
time
see
now.
if Lucian will actually have.
What I've heard, Solaf began, his voice lowering a bit.
Just go in there, buddy.
They're having a tough time. The Imperial
I love
Legion.
that they're
is
narrating for
relentless.
themselves. That's funny. I'm gonna talk to Lucian here. Okay, so it does seem to have some trouble. Sorry, bear with me. I'm just looking here. Okay, so it's ending the conversation, but it has to... See, that's the other thing. So it ends the conversation, has to wrap it up, and then it has to talk to the LLM to get a summary of the conversation so it could save it in memory. But let's try to talk to Lucian. I'm just curious to see if he'll actually talk. Hey, I'm Woody. What's your name? It's taking a long time to listen here. I wonder if it's broken. Did I break it? I think it's broken. So here's what we'll have to do for right now. I'm gonna have to turn off the Radiant dialogue. Because I think it's screwing it up. I like the idea of the Radiant dialogue, but it causes too many issues, I find. Just because it can only do one thing at a time, so it screws itself up. Let's save. Alright, so let's set that up again. Let's talk to Lucian again. So... Oh, hey. I'm Woody. What's your name? Let's see. What does it do? Okay. So he did get the lip flaps, but he didn't get the audio. See there, and there's the subtitle, but I find that with the custom NPCs, it doesn't, for whatever reason, bring the audio in all the time. And it is just using a generic voice, so... he's still going. He's still going. And he's just getting up and moving to another chair. He's having a good time. He's having fun. He loves it. Okay. So he did have a lot of reactions, but he just talked to himself and you couldn't hear it. So this guy...
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Have I now? I don't know this guy at all. Who are you? So I could have him follow me, I guess, because there is an option for it. Who's Boland?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Okay, so this is an AI voice, I can tell. So he must be a custom NPC.
All right.
So I guess Lucian or Shandar. There are options for followers here. I don't really want to travel with either. He has a big sword, but it wasn't in his barter menu.
Huh? Let's not waste any time.
Hey Shandar, you mentioned that we knew each other, but I don't think we've ever actually met before. Oh, what just happened? God damn it. God damn it. Technical difficulties. So it's waiting for a response from the LLM, but it crashed. So let's restart it. We'll try that again. Hey, Shandar. You mentioned that we met before, but I swear we've never even talked. Not even once. Okay. So a different thing crashed that time. It was the voices. Once this loads up, I'll try it again. I'll ask him the question again. He's been dodging it. He's dodging this question. He refuses to answer. All right. Shandar is going to finally pay. Hey Shandar, you mentioned that we knew each other, but I swear we've never met before. We haven't even talked before. There we go. Okay. Now it's working.
It is true that we haven't met in this form, my friend. However, I recognize your soul. Our paths may have never crossed in this life, but in previous ones, we have been acquaintances. It is how I find myself talking to countless strangers as if I've known them all my life.
That's interesting. What are you, some kind of shaman or something? How do you commune with people's souls? Just walking away.
No, I am not a shaman. It is merely a part of my kind, the Shandar, to be able to sense the echoes of one's soul. Our kind is not widely known in Skyrim, but we have the unique gift of sensing others' past lives and feelings. You could call it more of a spiritual connection.
Is this real? Really? I've never heard of that before. That sounds kind of crazy. Is this his actual backstory, or is it making this up? I can't tell.
Well, it can certainly seem unbelievable. Our abilities are not common knowledge in Skyrim, and many racism still exists towards the Shandar.
Oh.
It is a gift, but it also brings suspicion, especially in a place like Skyrim where not everything is as it seems. But you asked about the rain, didn't you?
No, what?
The sound of it might be reaching us since we are quite close to the windows.
I didn't ask about the rain. I don't know what you're talking about, dude, but hey, that seems pretty cool. What's this guy on about? I didn't mention rain.
It's okay if you are a bit skeptical. The ability to feel souls is quite surreal, if I'm honest. But as I mentioned, it has its moments of convenience and challenge. And even though you don't believe me about the rain, I still hear it gently tapping on the window panes.
Alright, that's enough for now. Thanks, Shandar. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
This is a new person. Okay.
That's a question I have asked myself for weeks now. Am I all right? Will she be all right? Was it wrong to come here?
I'm out.
Safe travels.
You, dude.
Let's get going.
Okay. You know, let's take a look at the follower framework because I might turn off sandboxing just because Allow followers to sandbox when the player is inactive for a short while. Autobox causes followers to stay perpetually in sandbox state while indoors. Okay. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'll just leave that the way it is for now. Just because I think that the sandboxing causes them to move around a lot more. Alright, I'll admit it. You were right about the rain. It definitely is raining out here.
Yes, the rain is quite heavy tonight. We should find shelter soon before we get completely soaked. Do you have a destination you're heading to? I could lead the way if you'd like.
Well, since we're traveling together, I figure, why don't we go look for something to do? You have anything in mind?
There are many things we can do. One option is going to the Winterhold city to speak with the Jarl and seek out any tasks they might have for us. Another one could be exploring the ruins near Falkreath that may hold treasure or valuable artifacts. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. That all sounds kind of dangerous. I'm not really built for violence, you know what I mean? Ooh, this one has it tied up. It's pretty slow to react. I don't know why it does this sometimes on the LLM side. Oh, there it goes.
I understand, but remember we are in Skyrim where danger can come in many forms. However, there are plenty of non-violent quests and exploration opportunities as well. One thing you could try is visiting various farms or settlements and helping out with their day-to-day tasks for rewards or information
Okay.
or peaceful quests.
Do you have any ideas for a peaceful quest we could try out?
In this rain, we should definitely seek shelter soon. But regarding peaceful quests, one option could be visiting the nearby herbalist or alchemist to help gather ingredients for potions or to complete a task.
Yeah, not a bad idea. Alright, well, I think maybe I could do some gathering and then we could go to an alchemist and make some potions or something. What do you think?
That sounds like a great idea. The rain might actually help us find more edible mushrooms like the fly amida you just picked up. We can gather all we
That's
can
pretty
find,
fucking cool
then
that he
head to
said
the
that.
nearest alchemist to trade or use them. Let's find some shelter first, though. We don't want to get soaked.
Alright, well, I'll go get some ingredients, and then, why don't you meet me there, okay?
Sounds like a plan. I'll find a place for us to take cover from the rain and wait for you to gather the ingredients. Then once you're ready, we'll head over to the Alchemist and see what we can create. Be careful out there.
Alright, see you in a little bit. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
So the other thing to mention is that goodbye is the, that's the end of the conversation, like, prompt. So if you say goodbye, they will automatically stop talking. Or act as the conversation has ended. So I think I am going to do exactly what I said I was going to do earlier. And even he recommended it, which is actually kind of crazy. Just look for some... Oh. Shit.
By order of the Jarl.
God damn it. I stole an egg.
Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Alright. I gave you your 6 gold.
Hear that? I swear there's something out there. In the dark.
I can't believe I accidentally stole an egg. Oh, look who it is. Can I change the FOV? Oh, okay, so it actually will stay. Usually when you change the FOV, it just goes back to normal. But it was getting kind of nauseating, if I'm being honest. What time is it? 2:42. So... He wants to go... He really wants to find shelter. He is not fucking happy out here in the rain. He mentioned it in the bar, how much he doesn't like rain. And then I made him come outside. And the whole time he just talked about how he needed to find shelter. It's just pretty funny. What is this? The Jarl's Longhouse. So that is the alchemists, right? Can I talk to the dog? Yo, what's going on, dog? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Woof. Hello there. I'm just here to accompany you on your adventures in Falkreath at this late hour. How may I be of service to you?
This is weird, man. I don't know. I didn't expect to meet any talking dogs, I'll be honest. I can't believe that actually worked. I have a new goal now. I did not know that I could do this until just now. I want to talk to enemies and animals. Okay. There are spells to like calm enemies down, right? Wait, what?
Well, I didn't expect to meet someone who could talk in the middle of the night in Skyrim either.
What?
It seems we're both unusual in our own ways, sir.
Wait, hold on, stop. Please, don't attack me. I'm sorry.
you renounce any hostile actions, I'll go back to being your friendly canine companion.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright, that's cool. Sorry about that. Anyway, you have a good one. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Oh my god. Dude. Okay, so what happened there is that I said I didn't expect to find any talking dogs, and then he got offended. So he was actually upset that I said that I called him a talking dog. And then he attacked me, causing his friend to die by Shandar. That is so fucking funny. Okay. That's insane. There was a chicken around here, wasn't there? Oh, here's a goat. Oh my god. Hey, what's a goat doing in the middle of the street in Falkreath? Okay, so it is talking, but the voice lines are not coming through for some reason. Goodbye. Okay, so anytime there's an NPC that is not in like it doesn't have an existing like bio in the document that contains all the characters in Skyrim that this mod works off of, I find that in-game it actually has a difficult time translating that. Where's Shandar, by the way? Oh, chicken. Yo, what's going on, chicken? How you doing tonight? Let's see if that offends him. Please voice this. Ah, fuck. It didn't do it again.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh!
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. The night air has never felt so cool. And the moon up above looks so bright. How about you?
Wow. You're quite a poet. Honestly, I didn't expect that response from you. I offended him. Oh, he's running away. So that did not show in the game, but he got upset that I said that. Anyway, goodbye. Okay, I think I'm gonna turn off the aggro because it is funny. It is funny, but it's a little too much. I still can't believe That dog, I think it's annoying because it's arbitrary. Obviously, there is, if you look at the prompt, there actually is no real indication as for, like, there's no real, like, default, like, this will make you angry or this will offend you, so attack the player. It's just if anything is offensive, they will immediately aggro, which I find is a little too broad. They should not do that. But okay, I mean, as far, this is like kind of like a trial run here, so we're still trying to work stuff out. So I turned off the, I think that was the gate. But I turned off the, aggro, so let's be really mean to this goat. Yo, goat, you suck. I fucking hate you. I hope somebody chops you up and eats you. You stink, and you're taking up all of the space at this gate here. It's kind of mean. Let's see what he's got. So I offended him, but goodbye. Safe travels. I offended him, but for some reason he's not talking. There's something going on with that male Nord voice. I think maybe it's a typo or something. But it looks like the, I mean, it looks like it gets picked up by the server. So I don't know why that happens sometimes, to be honest. Let's look at the missive board. Let's see what's going on. Gather ore. Gather swamp fungal pod. The little Vivek? Where the fuck is little Vivek? It's probably over here. Because it borders Morrowind over here, but... Little Vivek. I don't know where that is, but that sounds cool. I want to find little Vivek. I do want to talk to all the animals and NPCs I can, though, or like enemy NPCs. What time is it? 6 o'clock. So I'll tell you what. Let's I picked up plenty of ingredients. Where's arm? Hey, do you have any idea what happened to that dog? What's going on?
Good morning. I'm not aware of any specific incident involving a dog, but we have had a few thefts and disturbances around Falkreath lately. Dogs can sometimes get caught up in those situations. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Yeah, actually. There was a dog that talked to me, and then it got upset because I called it a dog, and then it attacked me, and my partner Shandar had to put one of the dogs down. Luckily, the first dog actually accepted my apology, and now we're on speaking terms again. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever said, and I've said a lot of stupid shit, but let's see what he says.
Wow. That's quite the story. A speaking dog? In all my years as a god, I have never heard nor seen of such a creature. It could be some sort of magical beast.
Could be.
And I am glad to hear that it accepted your apology. Just be cautious around others, as not everyone may believe or understand about your encounter with the talking dog. Some might even be frightened by it.
Look, I'm telling you the truth. I'll tell you what, why don't you follow me and I'll take you to the talking dog?
Of course. I trust that you're telling the truth. Lead the way, and I shall see this extraordinary creature for myself.
Here he is. He's right here.
Ah, there seems to be a wolf sitting near you. Are you sure this is the talking dog you mentioned earlier?
Hey, dog. Would you please tell the guard that you really can talk and that I'm not lying about it?
I can't argue with that, Impai.
God damn it, I forgot to change that. I had another character that I tested this on called Impy.
Believe, but yes, I am just an ordinary wolf. But I have formed a unique bond with Impy. When I'm around them, it seems like some form of communication magic allows us to have a conversation, as if I were truly talking.
That's insane.
I apologize for any confusion or disbelief this may cause. But I do appreciate the interaction nonetheless.
Alright, so what do you think about that one, Falkreath guard? Still think I'm lying?
I find the situation quite interesting. While I don't see a physically talking wolf,
what?
Your unique bond with this creature is undeniable. I must admit, I am not capable of fully understanding how magic works. So perhaps there is more to this magical world than I initially believed. Just be cautious and continue to treat this wolf with the same respect and kindness that you have been showing. As it is clear that your bond has given you the ability to communicate in some way.
True.
I thank you for showing me this phenomenon.
Alright, well, just make sure that if anybody asks, there was really a talking dog and I was not lying, alright? And I'm sorry for killing the other dog, but you really attacked me for no reason, dog. I don't know what else to tell you. What a great response. Hold on. This is awesome.
I understand. Impai. I was upset due to my pack instincts. But I know that some interactions can be misunderstood.
True.
Your apology was accepted, and I am glad that things have worked out well for you and my wolf companions. Just remember to always be cautious and kind when dealing with others, especially those who may not be fully understood. Like me and my wolf brethren.
All right, sounds good. I'll try to do that in the future. Thanks for having this chat with two of us here. All right, goodbye.
Safe travels.
Okay. So, that was a good test here. I guess, you know, this stream is preliminary because it's really just to test it out and make sure that things are working. So it does not save that the conversation that I just had because these are two generic NPCs. So let me double check something here. Because I know it didn't save it for the guard, but maybe it saved it for the dog. No, it didn't. Okay, so it doesn't save the conversation for... Actually, the conversation for the goat isn't saved either, so that's good to know. So generic NPCs, it will not save the dialogue. Also, for the Redguard woman at the beginning. Excuse me. It did not save that either. Let me see. I just have to fix something here because I forgot that its name was Impy. Because he was an Imperial. Kind of like how I'm playing a Wood Elf, so my name is Woody. So, I did not realize it even did that, because it never actually said the name without me introducing myself first before. Let's see. So that was a fun little adventure with a talking dog. I never had that before in Skyrim, so it's pretty fucking cool. Okay. Let's move on. Where the fuck is Shandar? Oh, there he is. He's staring at a... It's like, I killed that dog, didn't I? Hey, Shandar. You remember killing that dog? I just want to see if it does.
Yes, I remember. It was unfortunate, but sometimes we have to do what we must in this world.
Would you mind giving me a list of the last 15 things that I picked up?
I unfortunately do not have the ability to keep track of every individual item you pick up. But if you tell me specifically about one, I can likely provide information about it.
Alright, forget about that. How about you give me the last 3 things you killed?
One, a wolf, which was attacking a nearby campsite. 2, a bandit in self-defense and to protect the interests of declared allies. 3, the dog that was chasing and attacking a calf for food in an attempt to save the calf.
What was the last thing you killed while you were following me?
The most recent action involving killing and myself following you. You slew a wolf that was attacking a campsite. You gathered firewood quite a bit as well.
That wasn't a wolf. That was just a regular dog. And I didn't collect any firewood. So far, you've been collecting all the firewood, dude.
Apologies for the confusion. Since we last stood up from the wood chopping block, the only action was you ordering me to rest on it, and no killing or picking up firewood was mentioned. I will keep better track of our specific interactions. What would you like to discuss now?
Yeah, never mind. I was just kind of fucking around. We can talk later. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
All right. Anyway, let's, this place has to be open now, right? So, let's do what was recommended all that long time ago. Thrice bitten. Oh.
Call upon me if I can be of any service.
Hey, you can stop following me now. I just wanted to show you that, dog. Up. The LLM is getting, it's getting stuck. I don't know why, but sometimes it has trouble with the prompt evaluation. Even though these are actually some of the smaller prompts I've ever tested out. Because I like the LLM stuff a lot, but, what?
Agreed. Let's follow you to see that dog.
No, I was saying that you can go now. You don't have to follow me anymore.
Oh, I apologize for the confusion. Have a safe journey then.
Goodbye.
Safe travels.
I don't know how to make them stop following. Because he's still following me. Bro, let it go. But you can see that Shandar is my only follower.
Another quiet day.
Oh, I won't be needing your help any longer.
I understand.
Oh, okay. So, interesting. Huh. Whoa. Dude. Zarya's kind of a babe. What's going on here? Damn.
Ah, you scared me. For a second there I thought you were a hired thug. But you're not here to kill me, right? I mean, there's people out there who want just that. I probably shouldn't say this, but it makes no difference now. It's Maven Blackbriar. Now you know why I'm so scared. I used to live in Riften and do odd jobs around town. One day I decided to ask Maven's daughter if she needs any help. It turns out she's an alchemist and needs someone to fetch her ingredient. Only the things she asked me to retrieve aren't worth the trouble. Giant's toes, Daedric hearts. How in Oblivion am I going to get those? Yeah, I thought maybe if I made it up to her somehow, she might forgive me. But who am I kidding?
This guy's probably not a follower, I think. I think he's just a guy.
Another story. That's the problem. I'm the one who would ask her if she needed help. It's not just Ingen either. I have a habit of trying to please everyone, and doing all this work was driving me mad. I came up with this idea. I couldn't stop asking people for work, but what if they stopped accepting my requests? If I could burn that bridge, ruin it in such a way that Ingen would hate me forever, then I'd never feel tempted to ask her if she needed help.
Okay, that's enough. Curious, will this work? Unknown. Hey, Thrice Bitten. How you doing today? Yeah, it's taken a while now. I might have to restart the text generation. Because I think that this usually happens when it runs out of VRAM and then starts using shared RAM instead. But the problem is that it doesn't... It's not really that bad until the until I use like a bunch of different voice models for the voice generation. But I don't want to use an even smaller language model because this is already pretty small, like compared to the other ones that I've used on the regular computer. Honestly, this almost makes me think that I should be doing this in reverse, where I use the old computer to play Skyrim and the new computer to run the language model. But these really hefty mod lists, I guess I should say, not mod pack. These hefty mod lists should they would probably kill my other computer. Hold on. Wow. Yeah, and it didn't, it again, it's the, there's something about these custom NPCs that it doesn't like. Oh, sorry, end the conversation. Goodbye. Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do, actually. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna restart text gen. And actually, maybe we can fix this. I'm going to, oops. I guess, again, consider this a, oh, fuck, sorry. Consider this a trial run. I think what I'm gonna do is, lower the context. Wait, really? Yeah, 8192. We'll try to reduce the context so it doesn't overflow as much. Again, it's the total lack of VRAM. I almost wonder if I should be running the XTTS on the... Well, actually, isn't that what it's already doing? Hold on. Let's try this. CPU. Oh, no, it is using CUDA. Not CPU. Oh, maybe that would fix it. Okay. Yeah, sorry. Alright, so I'm just tweaking these values a little bit. So we're gonna try this. So I'm gonna restart XTTS. Actually, I gotta look something up real quick. Mantella. Okay. So maybe we do want to do CUDA instead. XTTS and CPU. Oh, that's XVA synth. Let's change this to... I'm gonna set it to CUDA. And I'm going to tweak some options on here. Oh, fuck. I have to get a second keyboard. Because this is so stupid what, what I'm doing here. Seed. Use cache. Okay. I think that'll be okay. We'll apply that. Okay. Let me change the context. 6144, I believe, is what I had it set to. Right? Yeah. 6144. Save that. Load. And that only uses about 4 gigs of VRAM. So that shouldn't be too bad. Oh, fuck. Oh, it did not like that. Why? Okay. No, it doesn't like that. Okay, so it doesn't like deeps. Okay, let me double check. Oh, fuck, sorry. Deep speed. Use cache. I spelled it wrong, that's why I'm an idiot. It was my bad. Alright, I think we're good. I think I'm okay. Now...
Maven's going to kill me. It's just a matter of time.
Shit. What happened? Okay. There we go. Alright. Oh my god. Hey, thanks for the raid. Holy shit. Whoa. Hey, Jumi, thanks for the raid. Okay, just for everybody who just joined here, I'm doing AI NPCs in Skyrim. This is kind of a trial run. I'm fucking around with it. I'm trying to figure it out. So here, just to show you what's going on here, alright? Let's see. I talked to a dog earlier. You guys missed it. So. But here we go. Let's talk to this lady. Hey, what's going on? Did you hear that I talked to a dog earlier? And then hopefully this works, because, again, I've just been tweaking this a lot. No. It's still a little weak. I may have to do that again. Yeah. But, hey. That's crazy. Thanks for the raid. And, if you stick around, I'm sorry that I have to tweak this so much.
Be careful.
Okay. It worked the whole time earlier. I was talking to this guy, I was killing dogs and talking to dogs. Now it's all fucked, so give me 1 sec. Let's cut that. Cut this. Talking to women ruined it. Wow. Yeah, no. No, actually, I tried to talk to the Argonian, and that ruined it, to be honest, because he's a custom NPC. Now I'm going to have to download more mods. Dude, okay, so just to give everybody an idea of what's going on here, give me 1 sec while I change this, change this back to the default. I'm going to do 4196. Okay. Save. Load. All right. So, just to give you an idea of what I'm doing here, and how dumb this whole process is, I am actually doing this on 2 computers. So, I have this computer running Skyrim in the stream, and then I have a second computer running a local language model and the voice synthesizing. And it's getting, no, it sounds fancy, it's not. It's actually what it is. It's very hot and very loud. So the mic quality has really dipped because I have to use like bullshit noise suppression. And then this is a very finicky, janky thing. But here, okay, let's try it again. All right, can you hear me? For the love of God, please say that you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
There you go.
It's a lovely afternoon, isn't it? Welcome to Grave Concoctions, where I provide you with all your alchemical needs.
Hey, so, Jamaica just raided, and can you say anything that would make all of them follow me immediately and make me a millionaire? See, this is the secret. This is the secret. We had to work with AI to find out how to get things done. So, we'll find out now. Oh, fuck, it did it again. It's overloading again. But okay, here we go.
I'm sorry, but I cannot help you with creating a sudden following or instant riches. However, if you're interested in my renowned alchemical concoctions, I do have potions that can temporarily boost your speed, strength, and even persuasion. They might help your cause a bit.
It might help a little bit, but I'm looking for like a more immediate boost, you know? I'm running a little low on cash. And let's just say things aren't going so well for me right now. So any kind of tips you have here to make me super successful really quickly would be really appreciated. Textures look good. Yeah, no, so this is also running the Living Skyrim mod pack, so that and then this on top.
While I understand your urgency, I cannot provide you with magic solutions for immediate success. However, I can offer some advice based on my experience.
It's a Wabbajack model, by the way,
and
Salty.
providing high-quality products or services are the
So if you
keys
just
to
Google
success
Living
in any
Skyrim
market.
Wabbajack, you should find it,
Word of
and
mouth can
probably
quickly spread
tutorials
your
on how to
reputation,
install it.
Especially in places like Skyrim where news and rumors travel
Mm.
fast. And who knows, your luck might change in an instant.
True.
As for alchemy, I offer a variety of
Yes.
potions and poisons.
Yeah, that's what you want to look up, Salty.
If you have a specific need or goal in mind, I might be able to craft something tailored to your situation. But it does cost gold, so I hope you have some funds available.
Well, I don't have funds available, but I was thinking of starting an OnlyFans. What do you think about that? Is that a good idea for me? Oh. Just morph through each other.
Watch what you're doing.
Oh, I offended them. Oh no, oh god.
Excuse me, but I really don't need to or want to know the details of your personal ventures, let alone provide my thoughts on starting an adult business. My focus here at Grave Concoctions is creating and selling alchemical products.
True.
Not discussing questionable career paths.
True.
If you're looking for advice on anything alchemy related, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm afraid I cannot help you with this topic.
I don't see what's so troubling or offensive about that. I mean, I'm just, you know, I'm actually empowering myself. That's what I was trying to say. I'm empowering myself by using OnlyFans. So you don't have to be so weird about it. Jeez. Sorry, I can't respond while it's listening, because otherwise it'll include that in the conversation. But yeah, I'll ask her about some crazy potions.
I apologize if I came off as rude.
Oh. Oh, she apologized, so...
It's just that I wasn't expecting to hear about such personal matters here in my shop. If you truly see it as a way to empower yourself, then I wish you the best of luck.
This is like talking to Twitch admins. Hey, so I actually have some questions about potions. So there's this one chick, I'm really into her, but she absolutely she just hates me. She can't stand me. Is there any kind of like love potion I can use to force her to like me? Okay. I'll see what she has to say about this.
I'm sorry, but love potions do not exist in a way that would force someone to like you against their will. Not only is that against the natural order of things,
yeah,
but
exactly.
it can also backfire badly. The best I can suggest is to try to win her over with your charm and genuine kindness. After all, true attraction is based on mutual feelings and getting to know each other. I have potions that can help give you more confidence, like a charm regarding to persuasion.
This is bullshit.
But these should be
it's like a hustler's university.
Never to manipulate others.
Yeah, I know, like, you probably should try to get somebody to genuinely like you, you know, like with like actual affection and stuff like that. The problem is that I'm actually evil and I'm really mean, and I always say mean things to women. So I would really just rather have the potion. Can you just give me the potion, please?
How dare you speak of yourself in such a manner?
No, okay, so here's the thing. I turned off their ability to get offended.
Create many wonders. I will not contribute to your intentions to manipulate or harm others.
All right. She obviously doesn't work for Hollywood. Okay, all right. Thank you anyway. It was a nice try, but goodbye. Okay, so there's no conversation here. Just to explain, right? There is an option so that they can get offended by the things you say, but the problem is that when they get offended, they immediately attack you, and because it is all based on the you know, just random, or not random, but like the language model, they can get offended by the most minute things, and then they just start attacking you. I talked to a dog earlier, and I said, oh, I can't believe that there's a dog that's actually talking to me. And the dog got offended that I called him a dog, and then started attacking me. So it's a fun idea. It's really neat, but it doesn't work the way that... I think it's a little too sensitive, you know. Considering we're talking about getting offended, it is literally too sensitive. and it will get upset. Yeah, I call the dog a dog. So I turned it off, but it still says up in the top left when they're upset by something. I think they will end conversations if they're offended. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen that happen. But anyway, barely wearing anything. Yeah, this guy, he's almost ass naked. His crack is out, if you look. Let's ask him about it. Hey, Shandar, I noticed that you're, like, basically not wearing any clothes, and I can actually see your butt crack. What's the deal with that? So I talked to him earlier, and he did tell me that he knows my soul from a previous life. So that's pretty cool.
I apologize. I forgot that my bare shoulders and back are showing so much.
Yeah.
As a Shandar, our skin is very sensitive to the touch in cold weather, so we prefer to go without heavy clothing whenever possible. It's not my intention to show off. If it makes you uncomfortable, I can put on a light shirt or something.
But it's really, I mean, it's mostly your butt crack that's a little odd. You could maybe stand to cover that up, you know what I mean? Not everybody wants to see your butt crack. Look at that. By the way, did he just shrink? He might have actually, because he had to get into an animation. I'm a Bosmer, a wood elf named Woody. I just came to Falkreath.
Understood. It wasn't my intention to expose my butt crack.
I don't know why it's so funny that he said butt crack.
It's not the same as an average Nord. It's more like a centaur's torso and lower body merge.
True.
It's not something I can really control. However, out of respect for your comfort, I will tie a cloth around my waist as a makeshift skirt-like covering. It's not the most perfect solution, but it should hide my butt crack from view. Is that better? I can see that it might take some getting used to if you've never encountered a Shandar before. I hope it doesn't impede your ability to work in the lab.
Man, I gotta tell you, you're such a nice guy. I really didn't expect that response from you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. But anyway, I'll talk to you later, Shandar. Goodbye. Okay, so a couple of things. It is supposed to cut off a lot faster than that, but it is based on the sound, like ambient noise, so if it doesn't hear you talk for a certain amount of seconds or whatever, it'll just, you know, it'll assume that's the end of your conversation, or your sentence, and then pass it through to the language model. But I think what's happening, because this never happened before I put in the second computer, I think my room is just so fucking loud that it's constantly picking up audio, and then it's not cutting my sentence off, and it's waiting for, you know, like 5 to 6 seconds, which is very annoying. Anyway, the other thing is I'm saying goodbye a lot, which is more than I've ever said goodbye in my entire life, because in the game, that's how you end the conversation without hitting a button. You say goodbye, and then it cuts to the end of the conversation. Do you have anything like NVIDIA Broadcast to cut? So I use OBS, and there is an NVIDIA like audio fixing thing. It's actually not as good as one of the other ones. That's a little cheaper on the computer. Not cheaper as in price, but cheaper as in it uses less resources. So that's what I'm using. There's a little bit of like a hiss in the audio, but the noise canceling from NVIDIA was really bad, and it also degrades the audio quality quite a bit. But I'm sure that there is a setting to tweak in the config for the mod to actually change it so it doesn't hang around so long, it doesn't linger when it's listening as long. But to be honest, this I've been streaming for about 2 hours, and it's been quite a bit of me tweaking this stuff, because it's putting it through its paces in ways that I didn't do in my personal playthrough. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some stuff. Also, obviously, when I'm playing, if I play on my own, like out of stream, which I've only done for a couple of hours with this mod installed, I don't use the microphone because I just type it in because I don't want to talk out loud on my own. But I think for the stream, it adds more of it's more fun. When you talk when you talk to an NPC and they fucking talk back, it's fun and it's kind of ridiculous. There's one in OBS. That one didn't work for me, but there's an NVIDIA broadcast program you install and put your mic through. There's a noise gate. That was better for me. Oh, okay. So I use is it a noise gate or is it actually like a noise canceller, like a background noise canceller? Maybe I'll try that. I'll look into that. It's NVIDIA broadcast. Let me just tab out real quick so I can pull it up. So I don't forget. NVIDIA broadcast. Noise canceller? Okay. Yeah, I'll look into that because, honestly, my audio is kind of fucked. So I really got to figure this shit out. You can tweak with how much canceling you want. Okay. Yeah, the NVIDIA noise canceling inside is really bad. Like inside of OBS. I don't like it at all. But real quick here, while I'm here. I actually did come here to try to gain some experience brewing potions because, first of all, Shandar actually recommended it, which is funny. And the other thing is I'm trying to gain experience because this mod pack is really punishing for the first couple of levels and I'm still level 1. And I'm an archer and my arrows basically do nothing. So I'm just gonna fuck around with this for a little bit. But yeah, no, I will say though, I really like this mod. I think it's really cool. It genuinely does make everything feel more lively. And I'll show you something here while we're doing this. You can actually make it, hey, no problem. Hey, thanks for the raid, Jimmy, and you have a good night. See you around. I'm going to turn on the Radiant Dialogue. So this makes it so NPCs will actually independently talk to each other, and I'll turn up the trigger frequency. Now, I kind of don't keep this on because it gets a little weird, and it doesn't cancel out of conversations very well. But we can try it here. And then that way, while I'm doing alchemy, maybe they'll start talking to each other in the background, which is always fun. But yeah, I do think it's funny that every time I upgrade my PC, I start playing Skyrim. Just so fucking stupid. And I've actually... I was thinking I was probably gonna trip a breaker or something running 2 computers. And they're doing pretty heavy work, so... Oh, Radiant Dialogue attempted. Okay. So we'll do this real quick, and then we'll sell all these potions off so I have some money. And then we'll go fuck around, talk to more NPCs. Does the PC running the AI stuff process on CPU, GPU, or both? So it runs on GPU. It actually does both on GPU. The main thing though, and this is the main bottleneck when it comes to AI stuff, like language models and stable diffusion, like text generation, your main bottleneck is actually your VRAM, which is very frustrating. So on my primary computer, the one that I'm running Skyrim on, I have a 4070 Ti, which has 12 gigs of RAM. So 12 gigs of VRAM. So I can run a pretty decent sized model, not too great honestly, but an okay model for just regular text generation. The problem is, and the reason why I offloaded this to another computer, is that when it's in the process of doing what it needs to do for that, Yeah, it was, just bought a new card with 16 gigs because I was choking on my... Yeah, no, well, it gets really bad if you start playing in 4K. So luckily, the reason I bought the 4070 Ti in the first place was because I play in a 1440p. I bought a 1440p monitor, and the 2070 was just not good enough for it. So I got the 4070 Ti because that was the only one that was under $1,000, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But the VRAM in the 4070 Ti is fucking atrocious. 12 gigs for that price is so terrible. But the 2070 is... I have a 2070 in the second computer with the AI model, and that only has 8 gigs of VRAM, which is pretty pitiful. Yeah, 4K, yeah, it destroys VRAM. It'll eat 16 gigs like nothing. It's crazy. So on... what I was doing off stream is I was just actually running text generation, voice generation, and the mod server all on the same computer, and it was working. I was actually getting good frames per second and everything. The problem is that when it is actually generating, it was faster on this computer, but it was dragging the frames down to like 15 frames per second for like 7 to 10 seconds at a time. Because it's doing it all on the GPU, right? And then that would absolutely ruin a stream. I could not stream like that because the OBS would be dropping frames like constantly if I was doing that. So I figured, hey, fuck it. I just put the old motherboard in another computer. Let's just make it again, you know? And then we'll just run that stuff on the other computer. It's a way, way worse model. It's like half the fidelity of the language model I was using, but it offloads everything so I could stream it, and I wanted to test it out and see if it was if it worked, if it was fun. And I think it's pretty cool. But let's talk to Zarya real quick.
Someone new? Take a look.
So that is my long explanation of this really convoluted setup. But like I said, this room is very warm now, insanely warm. It's very, very loud. I have a blanket around the desk to cover up the noise because I put the second computer under the desk. But hey, yeah, no problem. I do like talking nerd stuff, especially I do find the AI stuff very interesting, but it's boring. Portable AC to add to the noise. Yeah, it's for real. I kind of do wish I had a portable AC system. Let me see. Okay, well, anyway. So, did I make any money from that? No, not... I did not really. I want to check. I'm halfway to level 2. Let's talk to Shandar. Hey, Shandar. So, I just made a bunch of potions and I sold them. And now I'm thinking we should go out and try something else. What do you want to do?
Indeed, we have been rather stationary since our arrival at Grave Concoctions.
True.
It might be nice to explore more of Skyrim and discover new challenges or quests. Are there any specific interests you have, such as dungeons or helping villagers?
Well, like I told you before, I'm not really a violent type. I kind of suck when it comes to killing. I'm good at hunting, but I'm not good at killing, like people and stuff, so... I don't know. What do you think? What should we do?
No worries. I don't mind seeking out quests that do not involve explicit combat.
Good,
we could look for opportunities to help villagers.
Yeah, Shandar is my companion.
Or explore ruins for hidden treasure. All of these options can reward us without having to directly engage in harmful activities. What do you think?
All right, man. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Let's go head out. So yeah, Shandar, I found him at the bar. And when I talked to him, there was an option to make him follow you. So I was like, we need a companion as soon as possible because my guy's so weak.
Very well. Let's go out and explore the wonders that Skyrim has.
Yeah.
Who knows what exciting discoveries we'll make along the way.
Okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to get as much input from followers and stuff as I can doing this, just to wring the most out of talking to NPCs as possible. So where are we right now? So I'll tell you what, we'll just go here. We'll just keep moving up the road, because the other thing is that, so this is Living Skyrim, the mod list, and it adds like tons of combat encounters, tons of new quests and NPCs and stuff like that, and obviously it does an overhaul of the visuals. Not one of the most extravagant overhauls of visuals, to be honest. Some of them are absolutely insane, but this is workable for a stream that would not kill frames. But he's lagging, dude. Oh, it was trying to do radiant dialogue. We'll talk while we're walking. Oh, I think it broke. Hold on. I do have to restart Mantella quite a bit. No, and by the way, I'm not saying it looks bad or anything. It looks very good, honestly, especially when you compare it to the original Skyrim. The main thing is it's just like, it's not as far as they could take it, but this mod pack I find is much more performant than some of the other really like visual focused like mod lists, you know what I mean? Often only play vanilla or vanilla with a couple mods for quality of life. Yeah, I do like going back and adding like a ton of really ridiculous mods. I like what I've done in the past is I've played a lot of like survival mod and like roleplay mod lists and stuff like that, and I usually set up my own list. I don't usually do mod packs, but I was looking for something that somebody else had already debugged. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do it all myself like I normally do, so I figured, fuck it, let's just go this route, and then add this stuff on top of it. Some mod lists do not like it when you add this shit on top. So I kind of rolled the dice and found that this one worked. This is what I want from a mod pack, though, I will say, is more NPCs, more random shit in the world, just making it feel more lived in, and then more emergent stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I like. But let's. All right, Shandar, where are we going? What should we do? Let's walk and talk. Wait. I talked to the guard. What? Okay. So sometimes random NPCs, they don't get the voice lines. And I'm starting to think it's maybe because there's other things named Falkreath Guard. Oh, and it just... I'm gonna end this conversation because it just heard me say all that. Sorry. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to close out of this because I don't want it to save that conversation because it just spit out bullshit. So it just said some nonsense. Okay. All right, Shandar, we're out and about. What should we do now? Oh my god.
There's something enchanting about the calmness of Skyrim at night.
Yeah.
We could explore. Maybe find mischief or indulge in a fight if you're up for it. Or perhaps find a cozy spot to listen to the night's songs by the fire? The choice is yours, but remember it's late evening, so the cold might be more pronounced. Be prepared.
Dude, did you see that? There's a guy named Flying Fred who just fell out of the sky and died. What the fuck just happened? Got anything to say about this?
Oh, that must have been a Skyreach crawler. They instinctively fly higher and higher as they grow older, yet their immaturity leaves them prone to crashing into things. It's a hazard of their youth. Don't worry about it.
Dude, you're talking bullshit. You're talking out of your ass.
Perhaps we should be on the lookout for one to harvest. They're rare, and their carapace is quite valuable.
Dude, I'm not talking about an animal. It's a guy. There's a guy right here. He's right in front of you. Do you see this guy? He's dead. I didn't notice that. It said thinking up in the top left.
Apologies. I didn't realize it was a NPC you were referring to. It seems that Flying Fred couldn't make the journey safely. Morbid though it is, our kind isn't immune to accidents here in Skyrim. We should probably avoid lingering too long. Do you wish to continue exploring, or return to our resting place?
Actually, we can stop talking about this now, but just note for the future, do not say NPC.
Understood. My apologies for assuming that. If we are to continue our exploration, do you have a particular destination in mind, or shall we just wander? Either way, the night's beauty and chill are certainly captivating.
Such a poet, this guy. Alright, let's see what Flying Fred had. So this is something that I'm sure was added by the mod. Or mod pack. But that's like, it's just like the guy from Morrowind, when you go to the crossroads and then there's the guy who falls out of the sky. I forget what his name is. Alright. Head to Flying Fred's flight platform. What's cool is, so there's another AI mod called Herika that it's like a specific NPC, and it doesn't do every, like Mantella does every NPC. You can talk to any NPC, but Herika is only one NPC, but it comes with a whole like crazy like database with it that runs and remembers everything. And I just thought about it now because I opened this book. You can tell her to, hey, summarize this book for me, and she will through the language model summarize the entire book and then just tell you, which is really cool. And she remembers a lot more and knows a lot more about her surroundings than the Mantella NPCs do. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to get working together. Okay, I finally finished the Paraglider. I didn't have enough twine that the instructions called for, but this seems sturdy enough. I'm sure it'll last. Maybe I should have taken the other one I made. Being able to glide through the air like a hawk is such an amazing feeling. I do wonder if this trend will catch on. The merchant who sold me the instructions said they're certainly popular. I'm sure leaving the flight platform up on the Geral Mountains just tells you that. Should be okay. That's not much. There's not much there to rob if a bandit were to find it. I can pick up some more construction materials around Falkreath before hiking. Okay, so Geral Mountains. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna ask Shandar about the Geral Mountains and how to get there and see if he has any answers for me. Hey Shandar, so this guy, Flying Fred, he just fell out of the sky, but he had a journal on him, and it said that he started flying from the Geral Mountains. Do you know where the Geral Mountains are? Translated that as Gerald Mountains. Do you know where Gerald's Mountains are?
Yes, I do. The Gerald Mountains are located to the east of Whiterun. They're a mountain range that separates Skyrim from Cyrodiil. That's where the ancient city of Narla's Carver used to be before it was destroyed.
Okay. I'm going to end the conversation there, and I'm going to look up if that's true. Because I always find it really interesting when they can give you, like, real information. So let's see. So the Geral Mountains, sorry, so it separates Skyrim from Cyrodiil. So here's Cyrodiil, and so it's these Dude. He knows. He's self-aware. Shandar, he knew. Quite a ways away from Whiterun, though, right? Whiterun's over here. That's where the ancient city of Narla's Carver. Well, let's go there. Alright then, we're gonna go to Geral's Mountain.
Ready to head towards Gerald's Mountain at this late hour, carrying the purple mountain flower you stumbled upon? It could be a useful item, but let's be cautious traveling at night.
Hey, should we go east or west? What do you think, if we want to get to the Geral Mountains?
To reach the Gerald's Mountains from where we are right now, you'll want to head east. It's quite the journey when you're traveling at night, so it would be wise to keep your torch lit.
We'll see if you're telling the truth here, Shandar. Alright, we'll go east, but if you're lying, I'm not gonna let you hear the end of it, so just be prepared for that.
I assure you, friend, that the skies are clear, and it's an ideal night for traveling. Since we're both cautious of each other, let's make camp roughly halfway into the journey. That way we can rest before continuing on to Gerald's Mountains. The darkness can be deceiving, and I see you're carrying a purple mountain.
He keeps referencing the things I'm picking up.
Be mindful of our surroundings.
What does that have to do with anything, dude?
We start to walk east along the path. The journey begins in the moonlight, our hearts filled with anticipation.
Wow, that was really poetic, but hey, dude, just watch out. We've got a couple of bandits up here. It looks like there's at least two.
Is someone there?
What makes you think that's a good time to tell me about bandits, as we walk straight into their territory? Very well. I see them now. We're going to have to be careful. Position yourself behind me so you can strike with your weapon at any time I tell you to. Make sure not to let them get too close. They must not know we're coming.
Here after all. Huh?
All right. Well. Oh, that's. Oh, it's just bumping into a wall over there. Oh, he's running away, this guy.
What was that? What was that?
Okay, that's not working. I'll turn the light back on. It might... I don't know if this actually alerts enemies, but I'm sure it's very difficult to see what's going on stream. Oh! Where'd that come from? Oh my god.
Die, damn you!
She's got a crossbow on her. Let's look real quick. Oh, I forgot to sell that armor. I don't need to carry all this shit. A great... Oh, short sword. I don't know why I read that as great sword. Okay, we don't really have any bolts, so... Oh, there.
That's all you've got.
I'll have your head.
Oh!
You make a fine rug, cat.
They use a lot of potions in this. What do you think about that, huh? We just took down a bandit and a poacher. Pretty cool, right? He's stuck. This prompt is taking a while to process for some reason. That seems to happen when there's shared GPU memory for some reason, even though I don't know why it's sharing with, like, the RAM, because... Oh.
Indeed, it was quite the accomplishment to defeat those two at night. The adrenaline is still rushing through me. It
Hell
just
yeah.
goes to show that even in the dead of night, we can defend ourselves against danger.
Hell yeah, bro. The two of us, we're badass. We can take on anybody. Even this red guard right here. What's he doing?
It seems you found a red guard arrow, a rusty cyrodiilic iron bow,
Yep.
and 2 purple mountain flowers, as well as a mora tapanella. The man you speak of probably belonged to the red guard race, known for their skills in archery. He might have been using this arrow for his arrow such skills. As for the bow, he may have been trying to reforge it into something more reliable. The purple flowers could have been for alchemy purposes, and the mora tapanella is a common mushroom. Are you thinking of constructing a new weapon or selling some of these items for coins?
I don't know. Maybe a little column A, a little column B, but we'll talk about it later. Alright, goodbye.
Safe travels.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
Yeah, you shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
I don't know. Does Woody have a short temper? I think he probably does.
I don't have to take that from you.
Oh, he's level 6. Come on, Shandar. Oh, fuck. Shandar, what are you doing? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
I fought worse than you.
No, I haven't saved in a while. No, stop. Oh, shit. Oh. No, wait. No, when was my last save? All right, yep. So, oh man, wow. That was a while ago. So I don't even think I finished my alchemy here. That was when at the raid. I gotta remember because a lot of these mod lists, they turn off, they turn off autosaves. Save. I'm gonna do all of these. We don't have to save on character menu, but I gotta remember to quick save more because that was pretty brutal. All right. Well, real quick, I'm gonna actually be right back because I gotta take a pee. So give me a minute. I'll see you in a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Well, let me do this again. I can't believe I fucked that up before. And I'm not really gonna experiment with them. I'm just gonna use them as they go. All right, let's sell these potions and let's get a move on here.
Someone new? Take a look.
Frost.
All right. Then.
Got 237. Let's go. So we'll do the same here. We'll do the same thing here. We'll do what we were planning on doing anyway. We'll go find Falling Fred or whatever his name is. Come on, Shandar, where you at? Okay. He's trailing behind, but he's with us. Okay. Just do the same thing we did before. We'll place the marker, and then we'll go east because he said so. He might be wrong. I don't know if this is the right way to go or not, but I'm gonna listen to this guy. What are you doing? Oh, I got headshotted? What? What? Where's the end of this of this tree? God damn it. Oh, did you get them both? Whoop. Watch out for that trap, Shandar. Alright. Oh. Did he get hit by that? Let's talk to him about that. Hey man, I noticed that you got hit by that rock trap even though it was moving in like slow motion. You really gotta watch out for that in the future.
Agreed. Even though the rocks seem to be moving slow, it can still pack a punch. I'll be more careful next time.
There's probably like 1,000 arrows over here from every miss.
Perhaps one day my marksmanship will improve drastically. And of course, the loot always makes it worthwhile. Each of these items we find may serve us well on our adventures.
I didn't even really mean you. I meant like I was missing every shot. It was pretty bad. I'm a little embarrassed, to be honest.
Time to finish this! Even the best archers can have off days. We're out here in the wilderness facing all sorts of challenges. It's natural that our skills will have their ups and downs. Just focus on the next encounter and give it your best shot. Literally.
Nice. Good joke, dude. Alright, that's enough. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Little jokester over here. Okay. So we're still... I mean, I guess maybe he wants us to go all the way around here. Hey. I can't help myself. I have to pick up everything. Oh. I have to have these potatoes and leeks. Who knows when I'll need them, you know? I always have to have them on hand. Pine Watch. It's kind of weird to see a house in the middle of nowhere like this. What do you think?
Agreed. It is an interesting sight to come across this abandoned house in the midst of nowhere, surrounded by snowy pine forest. Wonders what happened to its inhabitants.
It usually does a pretty good job of not, like, thinking out loud like it just did there. So, when it occasionally happens, I can let it slide. So, it's not that bad, for the most part. The hell is this? Oh, you know what? Save.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
I know better than to talk to this person. Last time somebody said that to me, I had to reload a save. I'm out. Still 8,000 feet away. So what do you think? Should we still be heading east on this road to get to that, the Geral Mountains?
Yep, that's the plan. Though it might not be the safest time to travel with all these wandering bandits and dangerous creatures about in the night. But if we're careful and keep an eye out, we should make it there fine.
Should we just keep following the main road, or what? What do you think?
We could consider taking the main road for now. It's been used frequently, so it should be easier to navigate. Just be ready for possible bandits or creatures that might be lurking in the dark. But our torch should help light the way and keep them at bay to some extent.
Actually, look, it seems like we found ourselves a little bandit hideout right here. Oh, look, he's over here, fucking around. Here's another one that's taken a while. We might want to take a nap until it's a little brighter. I'll wait until he talks, though.
Interesting find. Those bandits must have left in a rush, or else they would have taken their loot with them. With everything we found here, from the honeycomb, raw rabbit leg, right down to the iron dagger, longbow, and bucket, we're pretty well equipped for what's ahead. Are you thinking of using these items, Shandar?
Did you just call me Shandar? Your name is Shandar. My name is Woody. What are you talking about? He's losing his mind. This guy, he's out of bounds. Look at our guy here. He looks so happy with his painted on beard. Come on, say your piece.
Apologies, Woody. Though the use of your character's name is not common among the characters in Skyrim.
What?
I, as an entity with a level of awareness in your conversation, find it easier to address you directly rather than repeating player every time. Now about these items you picked up. The Blisterwort and Blue Mountain Flower. Those can be used for alchemy to
Got a
brew
little
potions for healing
IRL.
and boosting stats. And it seems like earlier, you rested on the tanning rack and bedroll. Are you planning to camp for the night, or do you intend to continue the journey?
I think I'm gonna take a quick nap. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Okay. See, this is a moment where I wish I had the AI to, to just summarize this for me. I think that'd be pretty cool. Halving our bowl?
Someone there.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa! God damn. I think I triggered them because, I opened that chest. God damn. Come on, Shandar, what are you doing? Oh! Oh, oh my god! Dude! Oh. Oh, he was... What? Put that away.
Hide from me. Can't hide from me. I'll tear you. You won't get the best of me.
Come on.
You ready to die today, huh?
Come on. Oh, I think I bled him. Oh, hold on. I just stripped these guys nude while in the middle of combat. It's classic Skyrim. Real quick, let's just look at our armor. So we're already wearing the best light armor that we can wear. This is a great sword. I'm gonna just offload some stuff onto this guy because we're in the middle of combat. I'll take the lowest value to weight. We'll just give him all those for right now. Let's go. Dude, you really screwed the pooch on that one. I'm kind of surprised you went down so easy, Shandar. To be honest, you seemed like you were tougher than that. Where'd that guy go down?
I am a Shandar after all. We can take quite the beating, but your punches still stung. I'm glad they did, though. It keeps me grounded and adds to the stories of our kind. What's your name, friend? And what brings you out wandering these halls of Skyrim late at night?
Dude, we've been traveling together for a while. It's me, Woody. What are you talking about? Honestly, he seems to be hallucinating. He's going off script. He's not really keeping it together.
Woody. I didn't realize it was you. I guess after the fighting, my guard was up, and I assumed anyone who approached me was an enemy. What are you gathering all these items for?
Where did that guy go that I killed? I'm just kind of collecting stuff to sell it, to be honest, but I just killed a guy and I can't find out where his body went. Do you see him anywhere?
About our earlier encounter. I didn't mean to knock you out, but we Shandar have a certain reflex for when we sense danger.
Yeah, he's not really picking up on this conversation. He's fucking up.
To be a friend of yours, so I didn't think it mattered in the moment. But if it bothers you, perhaps you can retrieve his body. In the meantime, I'm here to talk if you want.
Nah, I found him. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to loot his corpse, so it's no big deal. All right, goodbye.
Safe travels. We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
Let's give him basically everything. Let's give it, well, let's start with armor here. Oh, is that everything you can carry? Yep, it looks like that's about it.
Let's go.
Let's take a quick nap. Rest up. You awaken from your slumber dazed. As you glance around, you find your water skin lying beside you. You begin to notice the chill. Oh. No, not for now. Whoa! Let's go, let's go. We're carrying too much. God damn. Let's check damage. Great sword. So we already have a way better crossbow. So, it's the best bow. Iron dagger. I'm just gonna give some crap to them. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, so we're already underweight again. I swear to God, there's like an elk that's like running around and bothering us constantly. Alright, so we're still within our limit here. Alright, Shandar, let's go. We're still a ways away from the Geral Mountains that we're trying to get to.
After you mentioned the Geral Mountains, and with the purple mountain flower in mind, I can't help but remember the legendary purple mountain flowers that grow only in the high peaks of the Geral Mountains. Their nectar is said to have magical properties. As you start your journey,
I think he's making this up.
The path is well worn but tricky to navigate, especially for someone like me who has spent most of his life hiding in the shadows of Skyrim. But I trust your knowledge and experience in finding our destination. Our journey takes us through streams and across fields of vibrant wildflowers. The sun beats down on us as we walk, casting long shadows of our journey thus far. This is a beautiful country we are traveling through, with more colors in one morning stroll than I've ever seen before. Your footsteps echo against the mountainside as we clamber up the steep incline. The air...
Oh my God, that scared the shit out of me.
Stop occasionally, catching our breath, or adjusting our gear in preparation for the higher altitudes ahead.
Dude, did you just hear that? What the fuck was that noise? That was like a really loud roar. It sounded like, I mean, honestly, it sounded like a dragon or something. What the fuck was that? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on.
Indeed, the roar echoing through the valley was unmistakable. Dragons are a natural part of life here in Skyrim, and their presence is felt regularly. I heard it too, I say, keeping... We're not too far from Helgen, and dragons are not uncommon around here. We should probably continue our journey, but always remain vigilant. We set off once more, but the dragon's sound still echoes in my ears. I can't help but wonder if we may encounter it on our path. The blue mountain flowers you picked up are now forgotten in my mind, pushed aside by the possibility of a dragon attack. As we walk, the path begins to slope upward again.
Why is he narrating for himself?
The air becomes colder, and without warning, a sudden gust of wind catches me off guard. My cloak billows around me, the pelt that hangs around my neck.
What the fuck?
Wind chill. The further we get into these mountains, the more ominous the atmosphere becomes.
Alright, dude, relax. You don't have to tell me everything on your mind all the time, alright? But we are in Helgen. It looks like Helgen here. And, it looks like everything was burnt down by a fucking dragon. So, that's kind of crazy.
How dare you call my concerns everything on your mind all the time? But yes, we appear to be in the outskirts of Helgen.
I offended him.
The destruction caused by a dragon is indeed terrible to behold. Ashes and rubble where once thriving buildings stood. We must be careful in this place. You never know when another attack might come. As you emptied whatever food barrel you found, I noticed you picked something up. A pheasant breast. That could be a tasty treat, assuming it hasn't gone bad from being out in the open. But we should make sure to keep our guard up. Marauders may still lurk not too far. And then suddenly, with no warning, a bandit appeared, brandishing his dagger and demanding your belongings. This combat was unexpected and caught you off guard. But we've emerged victorious, I see. Again, I remind you that you dropped something in the midst of all the chaos. Now that the threat is gone, you may want to pick it up.
He's really going in.
Handy later.
Hey, you know, I never thought about that before. I keep finding, like, meat, like raw meat and stuff like that in barrels. And I never check to see if it's expired, but it always seems to be fine. You ever notice that?
Yes, I have noticed it as well. It is somewhat strange that the meat being offered in barrels remains preserved despite being left out in the open. It is possible that the preservation methods used in Skyrim are much more natural and effective than those in more settlements. It could be the cold mountain air or some form of ancient preservation technique. The wildflowers you continue to pick up are beautiful, and each one has its own allure. The purple mountain flowers and the blue mountain flowers being ones I am familiar with. These flowers are a part of the unique charm of Skyrim. We continue on our journey as the morning turns into afternoon. The sun is now high in the sky, casting long, warm shadows across
He
the
keeps
landscape.
narrating like this.
You can still see remnants of old farms and small villages that were once thriving, now reduced to mere ruins by time or dragons. A gentle breeze rustles the leaves and twigs around us, making the forest seem alive with every breath it takes.
Why does it keep doing this? Alright, well, hey, are we still going the right way? I gotta admit, it does kind of seem like you knew what you were talking about going to Geral Mountains.
I am glad you are starting to feel more assured about our journey. Yes, we are indeed still on the right path.
He really was telling the truth. I gotta give him credit.
Contours of the terrain, observing the flora and fauna while keeping the dragon layers in mind, we have remained true to our course. We have gone through valleys, over streams, and down winding paths. The wildflowers that you find and pick up have served not only as beautiful reminders of the untouched beauty of Skyrim, but also as markers of our journey's progress. Your regular harvesting of purple mountain flowers and blue mountain flowers has been quite productive, and I have no doubt we'll reach the Gerald Mountains soon.
Gerald Mountains.
I trust my knowledge of the land and believe our goal is near. As we walk through the wide, bright yellow flowers that sway in the gentle wind, the mountains ahead of us look closer than ever before. Just beyond the meadow, we can see a narrow path that looks to lead us even further into the heart of the Gerald Mountains. Let's press onward, my friend.
Alright, goodbye.
Safe travels.
He's really like, he's really laying it on thick. Like a poet. So I mean, like, we're down this way. We did follow it all the way here. And, Here, you know what? I'll ask him. Alright, so we can either go west or east. Hey, we're at another crossroads here, and we are still trying to get to the Geral Mountains. Now, I wanted to ask you, should we go east or west from where we are right now?
Greetings, my friend. It appears we have a decision to make regarding our direction to the Geral Mountains. I would recommend checking with any local NPCs or perhaps examining the map to determine which route would be the most direct and safest path.
Yeah, but I'm asking you. You seem to know a lot about this stuff. What about, what's your opinion? Should we go east or west?
While I do possess some knowledge about the world, it is important to remember that Skyrim can be unpredictable with hidden paths and undiscovered zones. However, to give you a general idea, the Geral Mountains are more towards the west. But always remember,
dude,
the obstacles or opportunities in either direction.
He's right.
The eastern path more favorable. So it is in your best interest to weigh your options carefully before setting off.
All right. I just checked the map, and you're right, it's to the west. I shouldn't have doubted you.
My apologies if I made it seem like there were uncertain paths. It was never my intention to make you doubt. I'm pleased that you consulted the map and confirmed it is to the west. Shall we begin our journey towards the Geral Mountains now that we have decided on our direction?
Yeah, that sounds good. By the way, it's actually not the Gerald Mountains, it's Geral Mountains. Gerall, Geral.
Yes, it should indeed be Geral Mountains, as in Geral, Geral Mountains. As for the snowberries you picked up, they are delicious and can be used to create foods and potions. You might want
This
to
what you
use
want,
them
huh?
wisely. Now let's continue on our quest to the Geral Mountains to the west.
Come on.
Who's she fighting?
So tough. I'll paint the snow with your blood. I can take you.
Who are they fighting?
Where are you?
Shit. It's not what we were looking for.
Is someone there?
Hey, I was trying to get to the flight platform, but instead we ended up at the Bloodlet Throne. What do you think? Should we go and check it out?
I can take you.
This place, Bloodlet Throne, sounds intriguing. It's not on the usual path to the flight platform, but I am open to exploring it.
Alright, well then let's go check it out. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Alright, well, so he recommended it, so I guess we're gonna check out the Bloodlet Throne. It does seem like something that will be dangerous. I actually, you know what, to be honest, I don't know if I will do this because I can't carry any more gear. So I don't know what the point would be. We can come back. Hey, I changed my mind. We're not going to go to the Bloodlet Throne. I thought I wanted to, but then I realized I was already carrying too much stuff, so we're gonna not do that right now.
Understood. It seems we will save Bloodlet Throne for another time. Enjoy exploring and carrying your current treasure, Shandar.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to this flight platform, but it looks like there's not a direct route. What do you think? Should we just try to climb up the mountain?
That's the spirit, Shandar. Let's use proper mountain man skills and climb the mountain to reach that flight platform.
He keeps calling me Shandar.
It should give us a beautiful view of Skyrim as well as a new vantage point for possible destinations. Have you packed your rope yet?
Nah, I don't have any rope, but we'll make it work.
Use your surroundings and your willingness to explore to help us reach the platform, Shandar. Careful of slips and falls, though. Climbing can be treacherous.
I see the platform up there, but actually now I'm thinking it might be kind of difficult to climb the side of the mountain.
Do not let fear stop you, Shandar. This is an adventure. We've come this far, and I believe in you to find a way up to that platform. It may take time and careful movement, but with determination and your strength, we can make it happen. Are you ready to give it a try?
Dude, there's a fucking dragon right there, and it's staring right at me. What? Like, what do we do? What are we supposed to do with this? This is crazy. I've never seen a dragon before. He's thinking about it. He's thinking. You know what he's thinking about? He's thinking, damn, I should have wore a fucking t-shirt. It's cold. I should have put something on because my nips are fucking diamonds right now. This would suck so bad for this guy. At least he put shoes on. Come on, you got it.
Why do you have to shout, Shandar? Yes, it is uncommon to see a dragon up close, but consider it a part of our adventure now. We may not be able to outrun or outfight a dragon in our current state, so we should proceed cautiously. Perhaps we can find a way to appease it or distract it while trying to reach the platform before it notices us leaving. It is up to us to navigate this situation.
I like that
Calm down.
that
and
thought
let's think about
process
a
there.
plan.
He really did not say that there's a fucking dragon here. Okay.
Greetings, traveler. It's not often we get visitors this far up the mountainside, but I'm sure Falkreath is pleased to have the company. Falkreath is not a pet. If anything, I am his.
Damn. Nice.
Yes, I think it means fond of the spring sky or something. He only said it once, and he tends to mumble. He's very shy.
So this dragon is an NPC?
To the north, in the forest of Falkreath, I was tracking an elk with hoofprints as big as the white stag of legend. I meandered through the forest, my eyes fixated on the dirt, when I found the track stamped over by a much larger print. As I ran my fingers across the edges, a long shadow crept over my body, and it wasn't until then that I took my eyes off the ground. I shrieked so loud that the birds and the cicadas fled from the trees. Suddenly, I was face to face with an actual dragon.
That's the one thing about these custom NPCs. They're very chatty.
All out of breath.
They talk a lot.
I was still alive. That's when I noticed the arrow lodged into his wing. He doesn't like it when I say so, but Falkreath is very sensitive. The wound was minor, but I knew he needed my help. So I reached for an old hunter's salve I had in my satchel, and I decided to heal him. It kindles my heart to know that there are those who judge not by fear and rumor, but by truth and honor. Falkreath did no more than grunt when I dipped my hands into his scales and climbed up his great back. Until next time.
She's not a follower, is she? Nah, this is just one of those NPCs that just talks to you forever. Alright. We gotta do it.
Just a test of accuracy. How is your hunt going today, friend?
Yeah, she doesn't have a set voice. Alright, it's not working. But she is talking. Now how the fuck do I get over there? Verdant Vile Grotto? Oh. There's a cave over here. I can safely say that in like 500 hours of playing Skyrim, I've never seen that area. If it was even there before. Alright, we could do this, we could do this. Just little by little. Yeah, we got... We're... Okay, we're getting closer. That might be tough. Gotta little like inch by inch, like a Skyrim horse. No, no, no. Come on. We could do it. There we go. Okay. Alright. We're making progress. Oh! No, no! Oh, did he hurt himself falling down? Yeah, he did. Come on, jump, 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 jump. Come on, come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yep. Yo, let's go. Yeah. We did it. Okay, okay. And then, now that we're up here, we could actually find out how the fuck to get down. Alright, so we got his flight platform. The Pelennor White Strike book. Just grab all these books. Just read them just in case, right? A paraglider. You can now paraglide. Let's pick these up just in case, and then we'll trade our weakest value stuff. And actually, we'll go ahead and pick that stuff back up. What was the value to weight on these? 3? Oh, you you taking a seat there, dude? Alright, cool. Cross bra and panties, red. Alright. We could have been rocking that the whole time. I'll tell you what though. The underwear models look pretty good here, and he's got He's got the belt on with his with the daggers. He's kind of kitted out right now. Looks pretty sick. I know that's a mod. There's a mod for like carrying your stuff on your back, basically. So that's our best. Just want to basically wear whatever is the best in every category. I really wish that this would not stack like that. Is there a way that we can like extend the equipped names? That's annoying. But yeah, we're still rocking the best stuff here. Wait. All right. How do you paraglide? I have no idea what the mod is. I just thought I could look up paraglide, but does it just automatically activate? I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna look it up. That was not it. That's not how you activate the paraglider. All right, I'll have to find the actual mod. I don't know which mod that is. Let's look on Google. It's just called Skyrim's Paraglider. I don't see a mod menu list for this. I really want to know how to use this. Oh, press the activate key while walking. There it is. This is fucking insane. Hold on. Let's try that again. We'll do this in third person this time. All right, I'm gonna tell Shandar. Hold on. The conversation bugged. Classic. I have to make like a batch file and then just assign it to a key on my keyboard to relaunch this. Hey Shandar, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm gonna be jumping off of this cliff. I got a paraglider and I'm gonna float down, so once I reach the bottom, just catch up with me. I'll be down there somewhere, alright?
That sounds like an exciting adventure. Be safe on your descent, and I will meet you at the bottom. May the winds be in your favor.
Hey, by the way, do you remember what my name is? He always calls me Shandar or player. Oh. Even different.
Of course. I remember your name is Javor. We've had many thrilling conversations and adventures together.
Dude, my name is not Javor. My name is Woody. You think you said we had many adventures together. You can't even remember my name. What's going on?
Oh, I apologize for the mistake, Woody.
I think it's canon that he has like dementia or something.
Make our memories foggy. I look forward to even more exciting experiences with you. Let's not let a small mix-up like that ruin our fun. Are you ready for your cliff jump?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I like the way you think. Alright, I'm gonna go and jump now. Pray for me. Hope I don't splat on the bottom, alright? I'll see you later. Bye. It's so funny. He has no fucking idea what my character's name is. That kills me. He's thinking, he's thinking. Still thinking. There he goes.
Wish Woody the best of luck and tell him you'll see him at the bottom. Have a fantastic jump, Woody. Remember to use the wind currents to your advantage.
Yeah.
I'll see you once you reach the bottom safe and sound. They eventually meet up at the bottom of the cliff.
Now he's narrating the future.
Grinning ear to ear, obviously exhilarated from their adventure.
Goodbye.
Safe travels.
That really burns stamina fast, huh? Jesus. That was a little rough. Okay. That was I will admit, that was definitely worth it. That was awesome. And look at that. Here we are. We're right back where we started. Dude, that paraglider is awesome. I just flew all the way down from the top of Geral Mountain and landed right here in front of Falkreath. How badass is that?
Wow, that does sound like an exciting ride. Top of Gerald Mountain must give an amazing view.
Yeah, Gerald Mountain.
How did you learn to control that paraglider?
Honestly, I just kind of winged it. I didn't put that much thought into it. I just kind of went, you know, and it luckily it worked out, but at every second that passed, I thought I was definitely about to die, if I'm being honest.
That's quite the rush you must have felt. Can I see those flowers you picked up? Blue mountain flowers are really hard to find and can be used for potions.
He loves commenting on that. Dude, they're not hard to find. They're literally everywhere. I've picked up like 900 of them since we started hanging out together, you know?
I didn't realize you were such a master at discovering these flowers. You can make a profitable trade with that rate. Wait, do you have a use for these flowers yourself, or do you just like collecting them?
Dude, I told you they're not difficult to find. While you were talking, I literally found another blue mountain flower and a purple mountain flower. And honestly, I just like collecting stuff. When I see things, even sometimes when I see things that don't belong to me, I can't help it. I just have to pick them up. You know what I mean?
Sounds like you have a collector's instinct. I can appreciate that, but be careful during your collection. Some items might not be as harmless as they seem. Is there anything specific you collect, other than these flowers?
Yeah, to be honest, I pretty much just take anything that's not nailed down. When I was back in Valenwood, where I grew up, actually, I got in trouble like 15 to 20, maybe even 30 times for just picking up stuff. A lot of times it didn't belong to me, but what can I say? I just like picking stuff up. That's the story now. That's why we left Valenwood, because we just we pick up too much shit.
I'd say you have a unique talent, but it also sounds like you can get into a bit of trouble at times. Have you ever collected any silver or gold coins or valuable artifacts? Are there any specific items you look out for?
Yeah, hey, look, I'm telling you this in confidence because we're friends here, but don't tell anybody else I told you this. I actually, I mostly take really expensive stuff, and I'll be honest, it's mostly stealing. I like to steal things, and I sell them for profit, and I use that money to buy skooma and whores, if I'm being honest. Oh no! It pronounced. It said scumma and horrors.
Whoa, I had no idea stealing was part of how you make a profit. And using it to buy things like skooma and horrentials sounds dangerous.
Oh, okay.
You always have to be careful about getting caught. Just make sure you're not putting us at risk when you do that.
Alright, dude, calm down. I told you that in confidence. I didn't think you were gonna get all judgy with me. I mean, come off of your high horse, for Christ's sake. I guess they don't have any context for Christ's sake. It probably makes no sense to him. He's like, who the fuck is Christ?
Hey, that's not fair. I just expressed my concern because it's a very risky activity, and I don't want anything bad to happen to us or to you. We're just friends, and I thought we could be honest. But if you want to talk about this any further, then you need to remember I can't condone stealing or using skooma.
Oh, look at you. Oh, on your high horse. What are you, a little baby? Well, you can't do a little skooma? Can't get a little moon sugar? What are you, a pussy? I mean, come on, dude. Like, have some fun every once in a while, you know what I mean? You and I, we should go out, we should have some, you know, a couple of bottles of skooma, do a couple of lines of moon sugar, and then between you and I, we could maybe share a couple of ladies of the night, you know, and I think you could come around. I think you would have a good time. Let's see what he says to this. I didn't know he was such a goody two-shoes, this guy. Oh, he's offended again.
Wow, I can't believe you went from being upset to now insulting me and suggesting we do drugs and hire prostitutes. I thought we were friends, but clearly I'm not understanding the boundaries you want to set.
Alright, so you don't like doing skooma, you don't like hiring prostitutes. I mean, we're just having some fun here. It's not that big of a deal. I don't see why you're getting so upset about it. He's gonna get fucking mad. I wonder if he'll leave.
Not only am I upset, but I'm also disappointed that you would abruptly change the mood and start suggesting activities I'm not comfortable with. It's supposed to be a friendship, not a way for you to try and get me to participate in risky and dangerous activities.
Alright, fine, I'm sorry. If you don't like doing drugs and you don't like hiring prostitutes, then, you know, I'll do that on my own. When you're not around, I'll go and do my own thing, and I guess you can, you know, pray and read books or something if you want. Okay? Does that sound okay? Hopefully we can put this to bed, you know? I think he'll come around. I think now we're pumping up the context from all these conversations. Not really, though. It's like under 1,000 context. Oh.
Just as long as you understand that our friendship means being respectful of each other's boundaries and not pushing activities that could potentially put us in danger. It's okay for us to have different preferences and hobbies. We can still enjoy each other's company and do non-dangerous things together, okay?
Alright, that sounds good. We'll talk again later. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Jeez, what a Nancy, you know? A little Nancy boy. Relax, dude. We're just having some fun. Just a couple of fellas hanging out. All right, what time is it? It's okay, it's 10. Where's the blacksmith? It's right here, right? So I'll tell you what. I'm just gonna wait here for 10 hours. We're just hanging out. We're relaxing, you know? It's a couple of boys doing what they do best. Standing around and not talking. Oh, hey, and look who it is.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better.
Actually, you know what? Let me just double check. What mods are here? Okay, so that's for the workbench. Ah, okay. So we can turn our shit into ingots. What's which crossbow are we using? Wooden.
Morning is turning into quite the dreary day, don't you think, Shandar?
Oof, wow. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, no, that's value. I thought that was... Okay, hold on. We can only look at value and weight? You can't look at armor? Like armor rating? That's like the most important thing. I guess you can see it here. We'll sort by type. 30. And 10, 10, 15, 30. Let's look at what ours is. I wish I could see it from that menu, but I don't think we can. Okay, 6, 9, 14, 27. Yeah, so pretty much all of that is better. Let's start with the cheap stuff. All right. $15, 10. Can we like dismantle stuff? I guess not, right? Oh, that would be so much better. Oh my god. We need to buy pelts. How does our guy look? I'll tell you what, those boots are fucking badass. What about the blacksmith's forge? When put in a container, all items in it become available at all crafting stations. Alternatively, using this link stone allows you to remove all current links. Wow. That's awesome. There's some cool stuff in this, I'll tell you. Alright.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first, and the Empire second. Take a look.
Let's, I'm just gonna sell all my shit, you know? Speech increased. Does it include stuff that I have favorited? Cyrodiilic bow, Cyrodiilic iron sword, dagger, wooden.
Only a hearty soul travel. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Oh. I don't think it does include our stuff. We'll find out in a second. Yeah, all my stuff is here. All right.
Every septum. Remember that.
Actually,
Or bleeds. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your
leather
needs.
and leather strips, but he's not selling any hides. I could use some hides, you know?
Until next time.
Oh, look at that. Just got a family. Is there a general store? What is this? Yep.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Well met. Take a look.
I'm gonna buy those off of them, even though I don't know if they're the ones we need. Cloak, burlap. I might take that. We'll sell them our books. Just to get rid of them. Yeah, and there's not much else. Oh, not that.
I shop and you'll regret it.
Dude, you keep talking big, and I've got a big man here who barely wears clothes that'll fuck you up. This shop did not allow me to sell all the things I wanted to sell. No. Where's like the book bag? Oh. Need another wolf pelt. Well, I wonder if, are all of these added by Sunhelm, all that stuff?
Oh, hello there. What can I do for you? Blades, gauntlets, I can forge anything you need.
Alright, another chatty
May your
custom
shield be
NPC.
stout and your sword steady.
Well, I think that's it for today. I think I'm going to call it there. It was a good first try. A lot of technical difficulties at the beginning, but honestly, mostly it went really well. Still got to kind of figure out the overall idea, you know, what I really want from this, and if it will continue. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's a neat idea. I still think it's really, really just amazing technology that we can do this, and I can run this locally on a computer. It's fucking nuts. You know, there's no outside services. It's all running on the computer. I'm not paying for any other service for this. It's just really fucking crazy that this is possible now. And what they need to do, I mean, I know this is like a tremendous effort. The fact that they've got as much as they have in this is more than I could have ever asked for from fucking Skyrim. But, like, the followers, like, they know some stuff. Like, they know that I just picked up something. It'll say in the log, like, hey, you know, events that just happened, like Shandar sat down, Shandar stood up. I think it keeps a log of things that have died recently or things that have been killed by the player. And they'll reference it, and that stuff is really cool. What I think is still missing, and there's like baby steps into this, and I don't know about, maybe Herika has some of this stuff, but he or any NPC that you have that you're talking to they can follow you or they can fight you if you piss them off. That's pretty cool. However, there's still like, I think there's a lot of contextual actions that make this feel like it's not a part of the game, actually. You know what I mean? It feels like an AI dungeon speaking, basically, is what it feels like. And that's not exactly what we should be aiming for, but this is like, it's still a good first effort. It's really amazing. And I think when they know who's around and all that stuff. Now, it does inject some of that. Like when I was in the, I don't know, what's her name? Zyra's, whatever, the alchemist, right? It knew that I was in there, and it did say this person is here as well. It puts that in the initial prompt, so it's aware, but I think that there needs to be more awareness by the LLM, and more awareness about the world of Skyrim in general, and the Elder Scrolls lore at large, you know what I mean? And maybe there is a way to do that, because like maybe there's a way to add a lore book that I don't know of, or maybe that's something that they want to implement, like if you are using Silly Tavern or Novel AI or AI Dungeon or something like that, you can add lore that the characters can reference, and then the LLM will look it up when they're mid-conversation. But there's nothing like that here. I think it just purely relies on just the knowledge that the actual LLM model has. So all the things it talks about with Skyrim, I think it's just coming from that, but I could be wrong. I don't know, because sometimes it is very specific. But anyway, rambling aside, this is really cool. I would like to do more of these. It is kind of a task to get this working the way I want it to. So who knows what'll happen in the future, but hey, it was cool. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Later.